Does this man have no shame?
Dude.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
Netflix has given Mayweather some financial advances, and we're talking millions of dollars. I don't know exactly, but when I threw out a figure, they said it's even higher than what I threw out. I threw out multiple millions of dollars. That Netflix has provided some money. That Floyd apparently has taken the contracts that he's had and has gone to a lender and said, look, I'm going to be earning all of this money. Here's the signed contract proving so. And then that the lender has given him some cash up front based on that as well. So he's basically taken these numerous advances on the earnings that he's going to take in it.
It's just the truth. Floyd is so badly hurting for money that this is the stuff he's doing. Knowingly signing contracts for a pro fight just to go and publicly undermine it while taking a cash advance.
I mean, whether you're flying on private jets or you're staying at first-class hotels or you're, buying expensive jewelry and cars and bags.
Netflix is said to be suing Floyd Mayweather Jr. because he reportedly pulled out of the Manny Pacquiao match. Reporter Lance Pugmire says Floyd took millions of dollars up front, already so backing out now legally could put him in major danger.
Earnings that he's going to take in it. Look, as we look at this situation, guys, it strikes me that we know how precious Floyd's O is on his record. He's 50-0, unbelievable career. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. But he's also, it appears to be in financial straits. And the two great loves of his life, money and that zero, are conflicting with each other right now. And he's in a pickle. He's in dire straits, so to speak. And how this exactly is going to play out, you would imagine that Floyd Mayweather will come to his senses and say, look, I have no choice but to participate in this fight. I've got to be at my best and win this fight to keep that O going.
A boxing account called The Fight Hype said no, the fight is not happening, and I have all the proof, but I will not share it until today ends. They do not want people to think this is a joke. They also asked who gave Ian their phone number and why he is calling them. They said Ian should worry more about calling the person who is cheating him. The post makes it clear they have evidence but are waiting to share more. Wade Plemons said the Daisy and Logan Paul fights are clear examples, and if Floyd tries to cheat Netflix the same way, he will definitely face legal trouble.
Demanded that they pay him some insane amount of money or he wasn't going to fight Deji while he was at the venue. And they wanted to change gloves and do all this stuff. And I think they actually did it. They paid Floyd to do it. And I've seen this with a bunch of his exhibitions. And obviously we know about the Logan Paul situation, how Floyd shopped his fight to a different company after essentially scamming royalty like Prince whoever in Dubai and stole his money. This is insane. Now he's trying to do it to Netflix. Oh yeah, he's 100% about to get sued because Team Pacquiao says Floyd Mayweather signed 3 contractual agreements for a professional fight against Pacquiao. 3 separate agreements. They also claim Floyd Mayweather has been paid for signing these 3 agreements and has also taken out a cash advance payment on his purse for the fight. They also say Floyd Mayweather is officially in breach of contract.
Manny Pacquiao warns Floyd Mayweather that he will face many problems from Netflix promoters and sponsors if he tries to pull out of their signed September rematch. This statement shows growing tension over the contract and what could happen next. Teddy Atlas says Floyd Mayweather's gambling habits and careless spending made him lose a large part of his wealth over time.
Really, I don't like that, but I understand the world out there, and I understand putting yourself in that position. If he put himself in that position, some people will say, he's suing now because of his gambling habits, which was not hidden. It was not a secret. He would post, not Teddy Atlas talking about anything that wasn't out there. He would post some of his tickets, his betting tickets that he bet, and they were large bets. And so some people say, oh yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, blew his money, whatever. Look, I don't know what the truth is fully.
Joe Rogan points out that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was boxing's biggest star for more than 10 years. But bad money choices and a failure to adapt caused unnecessary long-term financial issues.
Like it's a tap. Like he's got a tap. Just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like there's all these lawsuits. Like he hasn't been paying things and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, now he's got to come out of retirement.
Tasha K explains that even when Floyd Mayweather Jr. looks very rich, the truth can be more complicated because earning a lot of money does not always mean lasting financial safety due to hidden debts and costs.
Y'all know, when y'all see somebody flogging money everywhere, they got this, they got that, they got this. Was it Gervonta Davis? Tank told us 2 years ago that the reason they held Floyd Mayweather, you can put it back on the screen, captive in Dubai is because he had owed them money. And they wouldn't release him until he announced the fight to give them their money back. You know they do that over there in Dubai, right? You ain't going nowhere if you owe a debt. He was trapped over there for almost 2 months, according to Gervonta. They shared the same manager, Al Layman, who collected money in cash because Floyd Mayweather gave him a power of attorney to do so. And so when Floyd went down there and sued Showtime, he's suing Showtime, the company, the network.
Analyst Fannin said the real trouble started when Floyd Mayweather Jr. took an upfront payment from Manny Pacquiao's side. He said that payment was not just a friendly sign or a normal deposit. It was given with a clear agreement that Mayweather had promised to take part in a real professional fight. So once the money was received, everyone expected the fight to go ahead as an official serious event. Fannin noted that any doubt about whether the fight should be seen as official became Mayweather's problem only after he had already taken the advance.
Watch this. He took an advance in that fight. He said, okay, I'll fight Manny, but I need an advance. After he got the advance, to my understanding, there then became an issue of whether or not the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd would be an exhibition or whether it would be a real fight. Now, let me tell you why there's a value in that for Manny Pacquiao. Because Manny Pacquiao wants to get his get back in the ring, a real fight with Floyd. He also, for Floyd, what's at risk is his undefeated record. Because Manny Pacquiao has been a relatively active fighter, more active than Floyd has against actual world-class fighters. That's not what Floyd's been doing. Now, after the deal is done, now there's a debate between, or an issue about whether it's going to be an exhibition or whether it is going to be a...
Before that, both sides believed they agreed on what kind of event it would be. But once questions came up about whether the fight was legitimate, the issue was no longer with Pacquiao's team, because they had already done their part by giving the money. He also said this change created a big problem for Pacquiao, who entered the deal hoping for the benefits of a real fight like official recognition, financial returns, and the competitive value of the match. If those expectations are not met, then Pacquiao's side is left without what they originally agreed to, which turns the situation into a serious contract fight.
At least that is the contention of Manny Pacquiao. He only brought that issue up after he got the advance. So if he got an advance, he put money in his pocket that he needed in his pocket. And then after that, he's gonna switch up and say, no, I don't wanna have an exhibition. I don't wanna have a real fight, I wanna have an exhibition. And as a result, he's depriving Manny Pacquiao of the benefit of the bargain that Manny gave him when he got that advance. Because the advance is there because Manny agreed, assuming that it was gonna be a real fight, not an exhibition, because there's no reason between these two guys to have an exhibition for 3 rounds and waste a bunch of people's money where there's nothing on the line, which means Manny can't get his get back and Floyd keeps his 50-0. So it looks like Floyd's trying to get...
This mogul 50 Cent had already seen this situation coming years ago. He warned that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could one day face money problems because of how he spends. According to 50 Cent, this was not a sudden guess, but something clearly visible from Floyd's lifestyle back then. He said Floyd's constant luxury spending, flashy habits, and high-end lifestyle would slowly eat away his wealth no matter how much he earned. 50 Cent stressed that making huge money does not guarantee long-term safety if you do not manage it well. In his view, Floyd's pattern of spend fast, earn fast would eventually catch up with him.
6 years ago, and I'm gonna play it for you. 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, this is what 50 Cent said, and it's kind of hard to argue with him. Roll the clip.
So like we got issues over anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting. And then
50 Cent actually said this 6 years ago, and I am going to play it for you. So 6 years ago, here is what 50 Cent said, and it is hard to disagree with him. Roll the clip. So we have issues over anger. He is still the best fighter out there until someone beats him. That is who he is. Do you think he should step back in the ring? I think he has to right now because the money is gone. Yes, the money is really gone. That is what you think. Fight. Get the money. Spend the money. Fight. All that money. It has been 2 years. So is his overhead just that high day to day, month to month? I do not even want to talk about lifestyle. That money is gone, trust me. Now if you call him, he will be at your local nightclub hosting because he needs that action right now.
You think Floyd coming back to the ring? He said this 6 years ago. 50 said, I think he got to because the money gone. And then the host is like, what? How did he make $1 billion basically? And the money is gone. How is the money gone? And 50 was like, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to go into depth about it. But with that lifestyle that he live in, that flashy stuff, he'll be eager to do club hosting and get cashed out.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
Fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
What you think? It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
Fight, get the money.
The discussion showed that critics often called 50 Cent's comments hateful, but he said it was a realistic money observation, not a personal attack. He believed that even a fighter like Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is one of the highest paid boxers, can still be at risk if his expenses keep going up without control. He also said that a lifestyle built on constant spending, club appearances, and entertainment pressure can force anyone to keep earning again and again. According to him, money is powerful, but it only lasts when handled smartly. Otherwise, even billion-dollar earnings can disappear over time.
Involved with Netflix, I think. I don't want to report that and not know it, but this person that Fight Hype is talking about, I think is someone involved with who is getting scammed there. But there's no receipts, anything like that, but this is getting, Deontay Wilder by the day, dude. I can't believe that Floyd has gone this far. It has to be a money thing, dude. It really does. Like when I said that Floyd was going broke, or at least that he was financially unstable, people were like, oh, he's got more money than you. What are you talking about? And I wasn't even trying to be mean with it. It's just a fact of the matter that Floyd has turned to the most insane business practices and downright scamming in some cases to get money that he hasn't even earned. And this looks like another example, except he's doing it in broad daylight to Netflix. Crazy. Andreas Hale also wrote a story on this. It was supposed to be on September 19th.
The fight situation with Floyd Mayweather Jr. is still going on, and many sources confirm the bout has not been officially called off. The commentator says he has all the proof, but will not share anything yet until the day ends so people do not treat it like a joke. He also asks why a person named Ian, who is reportedly linked to Netflix, is contacting him instead of talking to the one believed to be behind the scam. The discussion suggests the matter is getting more serious day by day, with claims that Floyd's actions may come from financial pressure. The analyst argues that Floyd has turned to shaky business choices and aggressive money moves that some call scamming behavior. It is also noted that the fight was set for Netflix on September 19th and is still officially active, with Floyd likely in breach of contract. Concerns are raised about his ongoing legal problems, including a lawsuit with Showtime, which makes the situation even more complicated.
And now it explains why Floyd don't have Al Haymon in the lawsuit. He can't sue him. Come on, man. Al covered his tracks. Now, he may be getting sued by big corporations, stuff like that, but he's not being sued by any fighter. They can't sue him. You get what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather messed up. And adds insult to injury, Floyd Mayweather has a gambling problem and he spends a lot of money. He loves to spend money. So whatever he have that's in his possession, he's spending that and blowing that on top of the $340 million that he said that's owed to him. Meaning that he never really got paid from the Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor fight. Come on, man. Al Haymon got power of attorney. You dig? And he covered his tracks. So shout out to the brother man, Al Haymon. You did a good job.
Coach Malachi says Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now in a major legal fight with claims that about $340 million was either taken or mishandled through different financial deals. He believes this is not just about contracts and business agreements, but also about long-term money habits and personal financial management. At the same time, Malachi points out that Floyd's lifestyle may have caused these problems. He notes that Floyd is well known for heavy spending luxury buys and a high-profile life that includes a lot of gambling and costly habits.
They've been worshiping them. You get what I'm saying? You dig? True. And another thing, let's thank Al Haymon.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Haymon.
That's what y'all been doing. You are pro Al Haymon and PBC YouTube channels, and a lot of you fan bases online. That's what you've been doing. Continue to praise him then. Al is a smart businessman. He finessed the game. Let's give Al Haymon a round of applause. Good job, Al. You did a good job. And this is a lesson to all of those out there, you know, who think because you signed with the black man that you will not be taken advantage of and the white man is the evil devil. If that's your position, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with however you feel either way. But just understand.
You have been praising him and worshiping him. Go ahead and keep doing that. You understand what I mean. You dig. True. And one more thing, let's thank Al Haymon. Well, I guess everyone else, hey, that is what you all have been doing. You pro Al Haymon and PBC YouTube channels, and many of you fan bases online, that is what you have been doing. Keep praising him. Al is a smart businessman. He worked the system well. Let's give Al Haymon a round of applause. Good job, Al, you did well. And this is a lesson for everyone out there who thinks that just because you signed with a black man you would not get taken advantage of, and that the white man is the evil devil. If that is your view, there is nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with how you feel either way. But just know that when someone wants to steal from you, they do not see color.
But the fact that Floyd would encounter some financial issues post his boxing career is not in any way a surprise to me. When you see the types of things that, when if you believe anything that he puts on his social media, the travel that he does, the places he goes, and the amount of entourage he has, I mean, that's like a money pit. I mean, whether you're flying on private jets or you're staying at first-class hotels or you're, buying expensive jewelry and cars and bags and you name it. I mean, it's all good when you're making those gigantic paydays and they're coming in, a couple times a year. You're making 40 million here and 25 million there, or even more, 100 million plus, when he fought the big mega fights with guys like Conor McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. But when that stops, that money...
Dan Raphael says the current money worries around Floyd Mayweather Jr. are not too shocking if you look at his long career and public lifestyle. According to Raphael, anyone who paid close attention to how openly Floyd showed off his wealth over the years through luxury spending costly items and a very public image of success could have seen this coming. He suggests that while Mayweather made huge money inside the ring, his financial habits outside it played a big part in creating his current situation. The constant focus on high-end living, including cars, jewelry, gambling, and fancy travel, set a pattern that naturally leads to long-term money problems.
Al Haymon, who is not named in the suit, but apparently is supposedly part of this problem, whatever. But I mean, I've known Al Haymon and covered Al Haymon's fighters and his business since the day he stepped in boxing in like 2002 with Vernon Forrest. And all that time, and literally in terms of the PBC, a couple hundred fighters that he's dealt with, maybe not personally, but that his team is and his company. To a fighter, you never hear anybody, even when they're retired and they're not with Al anymore, nobody talks bad about him.
Right, everyone. Stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Glove Lard and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.